Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Christine with Patter Crafts, and today is day 12 of the 13 days of Halloween cards. Today's card is going to involve mostly a lot of die cutting. So I have my pattern paper here. This is from my stash. I'm not sure where it's from. It's a piece of 12 by 12 paper I cut down to 6 by 6. I'm using a stitched rectangle die from Simon Says Stamp to cut down this pattern paper for my card panel. And I'm going to use that same die to cut that little scrap for the inside of my card. Now I have some banner dies here, and I'm debating if I'm going to use one of the sentiments because the stamp set that we're using is a My Favorite Things stamp set. It is called Mummy. I do believe it is retired, and none of the sentiments in there say Halloween. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use that. I am using one of the mini stitch scallop circle dies from My Favorite Things. I'm using a Spellbinders circle die that will sit inside that black circle. But I'm not sure if I want to use white cardstock or some vellum. So I'm going to cut both, and then I'll make that decision when I start putting the card together. So now that I have all my pieces ready to be die cut, I'm going to take those over to my Cuttlebug and die cut all of those pieces. Now this inside piece, I did use that rectangle die from My Favorite Things so that it just coordinates nicely with the inside piece. And I also used a scallop basic edge die to kind of give it that fun scalloped curve. So now I have all the pieces here ready to go. I'm going to get my card base ready, score that 5.5. And let's just kind of get this card together. So first I'm going to put down the pattern paper, just using some tape runner for that. So go ahead and put that on. Then I'm going to use the black scallop circle, and we decided to go with the vellum. I liked the way that looked better. And we have our image, which we will color in a moment. I just decided, since I had this piece out, I'm going to just decorate the inside of the card. So I'm just using this extra scrap to decorate the inside. That's sometimes a really great way to use these little extra scraps. If you have 6 by 6 pattern paper and you've cut the majority of it for the front panel, you always kind of use use that other piece for the inside. This is just a little pumpkin that's left over from a card we previously did in the series. So I want to use that up. Go ahead and put that on the inside. I'm going to put down this vellum piece, but first I want to see where that image is going to lay so that I can put the adhesive behind it. And now let's color our image. So I'm coloring this image in very simply. I am using E93 for the cheeks. Then I'm coming in with E00. And then I'm going to add some E21. For her hair, I'm just coming in with a brown color. This is E15, and just filling in those little edges, and then going around the top part of her head where the bandages are, like where her hair might be underneath those bandages. For these bandages, I'm just kind of going along all of the lines with C3. It's a cool gray. And then when I'm done all of that, I'm just going to come in with a Spectrum Noir blender pen and just kind of go over the whole area. It'll kind of lift a little bit of that gray. The C3 is the lightest gray I have, but it's a little too dark for the look I'm going for. So that blender pen just kind of helps pull a little bit of that color up so that it's a little bit lighter. And once she is all set, we are going to just adhere her to the card, and I'm just using some regular tape runner. I'm not popping anything up today. I'm going to put her down right over the vellum that we adhered down earlier. Now I've decided that I'm going to add some sparkle to all of her bandages, so I took out my Wink of Stella clear glitter brush pen. Then I am debating whether or not I want to use one of the images. But since these are Halloween cards, the sentiments in this image, or yeah, with the stamp set, are not really Halloween. I mean, there's one that says boo, and then you have just because, curses, I forgot your birthday, and without you I feel hollow inside. And I just felt for Halloween cards, those sentiments weren't really going to work. So I decided to go without a sentiment for this card, adding some silver lining crystal drops and ripened pumpkin right down there on the bottom. And that will do it for card number 12. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more and you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. But until next time, bye.